see the game, change the game, right? Here, we expose the shenanigans because we oppose them, and we want to get to a better place with our politics. And yes, I read your mail. Well, actually, Rachel does. But I see the comments, and you want examples. Okay, you got them. In fact, I got 3 of them, all right? Number 1, put it up. Special counsel sabotage. You did not need a crystal ball to know that Merrick Garland's special counsel would be attacked as partial in short order. Sure enough, Jack Smith began his work as special counsel for the Department of Justice yesterday. So, of course, today he gets blasted. Right-wing media lit up with news that Smith's wife, a documentary film producer, gave 2 $1,000 donations to Joe Biden's 2020 effort. She's a high-dollar donor. That makes him a partisan. Please, please. $2,000 she gave. Seriously, that's going to mean that that's coloring her perspective all the time he has spent? This is the game. And I'm telling you this. The right is going to go heavy on investigations. You look at who they dig up for dirt on Biden and his son, okay? And then I will remind you at that time of this purity test that they had today, that any suggestion that you're impartial is enough to expose. Just you wait. This is the game. Now, and it is also why I don't believe in investigations of politicians by politicians or even administrations. I don't think they get it done for us anymore. I think you can only have, forget about special counsel. You have to have an independent commission. Otherwise, just leave it to law enforcement. Just leave it to that or elections, because they can't get anything from each other. Everything is suspicious. The point is, we have to stop allowing the people in power gross exaggeration of the facts just purely for their own advantage. That's why I point out number 1. Takes me to number 2, Raising Arizona. Great movie, bad habit. Trump wrote on Truth Social, the Republican machines were systematically broken in Arizona. They should, at a minimum, redo the Arizona election. At a minimum? What's his proof? A random memo from an attorney, not an official, not an elected person, not an appointed person by the state of Arizona, not a prosecutor, a Republican operative who was going to different places, allegedly, seeing what was going on. You can Google the story and read the memo. It is fact-free. It's an opinion based on observations with someone, by someone without access to the relevant aspects of the process. It is a sham. This guy doesn't know what was being done or not done, and that's what the former president relies on to bash the outcome of an important state? What's it really about? It's about sowing division. The Secretary of State of Arizona, Democrat. Now Governor-elect Katie Hobbs. That's what this is about. Helping Kari Lake, still refusing to concede, even though the state has issued no word of concern about the results. Oh, by the way, the current governor is a Republican. So is he covering it up again? How about all those local election officials who are Republican? Are they all in on it, too, going against their own party? And yet, Trump tries to burn down the results. This is why you don't let the former president hide behind some deplatforming and allow these kinds of, misstatements and misdeeds to fester. You want them exposed. You want him on the big platforms. You want to show what he says and debunk where necessary. You want to do that with everybody in power. It's rarely difficult. And not all partisans are lemmings. Facts and context are our friends. Takes me to number 3. Get past gas. See what I did there? Gas prices were lower. Vinny liked it. Gas prices were lower, and they were recently higher. And they're still too high in too many places. And this is not so go buy an EV. That's not me, okay? Not yet. I drive a 2014 Raptor. And by the way, that's my most efficient vehicle. Look, it sucks that gas prices are high. I live in a boating community, and a lot of us drive trucks, and I hear about it all the time, and it stresses family budgets, and it's on Biden's watch, and he has to own it, especially because he did not do a great job explaining what he can and can't control when it comes to gas prices. But that doesn't make it okay to fake the facts. Many on the right say the U.S. had to import more fuel because of Biden. You've heard that, right? Trump even said, we have to go begging for oil. It's just not true. Here, look, a big fat graph to make it obvious, okay? You see the red one? You see the white one? Under Trump, America imported an average of 216,000 barrels per month. Under Biden, it's less. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.